How y'all doing? Thanks for stopping by and tuning in, as always. So, let's go ahead and look at the Flairs LAR01. Flairs LAR01, high performance light jet, high performance single pilot jet. Also variously called the LAR1 and LAR-1, is a polished 5-seat very light jet currently under development by Metal Master of Jelena, Jelenia, Gora is the only, however that's pronounced, Gora is the only. It is the only single engine very light jet currently being developed by a non-American aircraft manufacturer. LAR01, rolled very light jet, national origin Poland, manufactured Metal Master, designer Raphael. I don't know how to pronounce all that. Raphael something. Designer. First flight, April 5th, 2019. Status, under development. So far, one has been built. The program was publicly unveiled at the 2013 Paris Air Show and has been promoted to private owner operators and corporate customers, as well as commercial operators. Originally intended to perform its maiden flight as early as 2013, the prototype first flew on April 5th, 2019. Development. Origins. The Flairs LAR01 project was started by Sylvia and Raphael with the assistance of there's different names. Okay. According to the aircraft had emerged from an ambition to produce an affordable aircraft that would be suited to short haul point-to-point routes and operated by a variety of commercial, corporate, and private owners that sought to progress from operating piston engine and turboprop powered aircraft. Who had co-originated the aircraft's design. Sylvia serves as the head of the Flairs project and the chief of research and development. The chief designer is such and such. Significant work on the aircraft's aerodynamics was performed by such and such, Christoph or something. In June 2013, the existence of the LAR01 program was publicly unveiled at the 2013 Paris Air Show. Among the attributes of the aircraft emphasized during its initial announcement were its and previously unserved role in the general aviation market. Ease of flight, lightweight construction, low operational cost, safety, and versatility. The company has forecast a demand for the type of hundreds of aircraft per year. During the 2013 event, at which a prototype of the aircraft was displayed, it was announced that the LAR01 would be the first of 3 aircraft that manufacturer planned to launch. While few details were stated, it was said that of the 2 future aircraft, one would be smaller than the LAR01, while the other would be larger. In June 2015, at which point the subject of future family members were discussed in greater detail by the manufacturer, it was revealed that there were future ambitions for a series of business jets to be produced, and that the next design following on from the LAR01 was to adopt a twin-engine configuration. Prototypes. During the 2013 reveal at the Paris Air Show, it was stated that an initial prototype of the aircraft would fly later that same year, as well as speculation on the delivery of a batch of 20 aircraft during 2014. During March 2014, the non-flying first prototype was being used for non-destructive load testing, while the second prototype was announced as being intended to perform the type's maiden flight later that year. However, it was acknowledged at the time that there was a lack of certainty over exact dates. The order book is intended to be opened shortly after the maiden flight taking place. By May 2014, the company was already in the hiring wait a minute. I was already in the process of establishing an assembly line for the type, as well as beginning the construction of the third and fourth prototypes. The second prototype was powered by a single Pratt & Whitney Canada PW610, although alternative power plants were already under consideration to power subsequent production aircraft. Aerospace publication Aviation Week has attributed uncertainty over the engine as a reason for delays in the program. Once in flight, the second prototype will participate in the certification program along with a further 2 prototypes in December 2014. The manufacturer envisioned the construction of a total of 5 prototypes. The final CS-23 certification for the LAR01 from the European Aviation Safety Agency EASA was anticipated to occur roughly 3 years following the first flight. In February 2015, the second prototype commenced a series of taxi tests while it reportedly approached the end of ground-based testing. In March 2015, it was stated that the type was expected to receive type certification during 2018. During 2015, it was stated that initial deliveries, then forecast to take place in 2016, would be validated under the Polish Civil Aviation Authority's S1 experimental aircraft designation prior to full EASA certification being issued. In February 2016, it was stated that the first flight of the LAR01 was set to take place within the following months. In July 2016, engine ground tests of LAR-1 equipped with the Williams FJ33-5A, which is to be used in production aircraft, commenced. In February 2017, it was reported that the LAR-01 has entered the final stage of ground testing and will perform its first flight within the first half of the year. According to the company, it has been working closely with the Polish Civil Aviation Authority on test of the onboard systems, including the final test of the aircraft's detachable wing and cabin pressurization system. In June 2018, ground testing was completed before a maiden flight that was anticipated at the time for July 2018. The first 50 to 100 hours of flight testing was forecast to be carried out at the Zielona Airport in Western Poland before it transferred to Copernicus Airport, Wrocław, WROCLAW. At that time, the company anticipated that the Polish Civil Aviation Authority S1 experimental certification would be granted after 150 hours of flight testing, all completed within 12 months, before 10 local deliveries, and before full EASA CS-23 type certification, which would follow within 18 and 24 months. Customer orders were expected to be accepted starting in 2019. The aircraft is intended to be exhibited in May 2019 at EBACE in Geneva and in July 2019 at EAA Air Venture Oshkosh. In September 2018, the first flight had still not occurred, and the company website stated the maiden flight depends on many factors such as the weather. And it is difficult to set the exact date. We plan to hold a public demonstration flight only after completing the first test flights. The prototype registered SPYLE first flew on April 5th, 2018 from Zielona Góra Bamymost Airport. By February 2020, the initial prototype had logged 60 hours, and the production conforming test aircraft was prepared for maiden flight in early April. The company had received the orders closely from owner Flairs. Pilot's S1 experimental certification was expected in the fourth quarter. After 200 hours of flight testing with delivery of the first aircraft, forecast for 2021 before applying for EASA CS-23 certification sometime after that. The flight testing program was planned to include system tests on the Williams FJ33 engine, the retractable landing gear, hydraulics, the Garmin G600 TXI flight deck, autopilot, and auto throttle. The prototype reached 25,000 feet in under 3 minutes and 30 seconds and demonstrated a stall speed of 58 knots. Wow. Design: the Flairs LAR01 is a pilot's 5-seat, very light jet intended for general aviation use. It is made largely of carbon fiber reinforced polymers and powered by a single turbojet engine. The production version of the LAR01 is to be powered by a single Williams FJ33 5-5A engine. The LAR01 is intended to be affordable and accessible to individual private owners. Proposed uses for it include air taxi operations, personal transport, emergency medical services, and aerial surveillance, as well as its potential modification into an unmanned aerial vehicle (UAV). The LAR01 has been optimized for use by private pilots. Where possible, the cockpit is deliberately designed to mimic that of a traditional car. The designers intend to provide removable elliptical wings for the aircraft. This measure is to enable the type to be readily parked within typical garages. Sections of the tailplane can be similarly detached for the same purpose. Fuel is housed within a tank mounted on the fuselage, deliberately avoiding the use of the wings for fuel shortage. The LAR01 is also reported as being relatively easy to control. Various features for safety and convenience are to be incorporated into the LAR01's design. Unlike many jet-powered aircraft, it is claimed to be readily capable of being operable from unpaved runways and grass strips. For safety purposes, the LAR01 has been designed to use a ballistic rescue parachute system, one parachute being installed within the tail and the other within the nose, which is intended to assist in the safe recovery of the aircraft. It can be equipped with various models of Garmin glass cockpits. An electric de-icing system is also fitted. The 1.8 million, 2 million aircraft is forecast to have direct operating costs, fuel maintenance, and insurance of $450 per hour, and have a Garmin G600 TXI flight deck. It should cruise at 430 kn, that's what kn stands for. Have a range, I guess it would say kilometers. Have a range of 1,900, I guess, nautical miles or NMI, with a MTOW of 15,000 kilograms, and will be able to take off and land on grass airstrips and short runways of less than 250 meters. Oh, that's maximum takeoff weight, my bad. MTOW, that's what that stands for. Okay. Alright, where are we? Specifications, projected general characteristics. Crew members is 1, up to 4 passengers. Capacity, length 8.32 meters. Wingspan 8.68 meters, 68 meters. Height 2.43 meters. Wing area 10.0 meters second, I guess. Empty weight 900 kilograms. Gross weight 1850 kilograms. Maximum takeoff weight 1850 kilograms again. Cabin height 122 centimeters. Power plant is 1 Williams FJ33-5A turbofan engine. Performance, maximum speed, Mach 0.72. Cruise speed 800 kilometers. Stall speed 115 kilometers. Range 3,500 kilometers. Service ceiling 9,149 meters. Maximum glide ratio 18.1. or 1801. Rate of climb 30 meters a second, a mile a second. Wing loading 150 kilograms meters to CC. Also list of very light jets, which I'll cover again in future videos. Very light jets, references, external links. Let's see. I haven't as far as spoken on since then. What is it? Like the price range or what have you. Let me see. I didn't exit out of. Okay. I didn't exit out of that. Let's see. Go back up. Originally, yeah, there you have it as far as that goes, the plane itself. And I guess as far as an action pricing, depending on numerous factors, the average price for a pre-owned Flairs LAR01 is $1,800,000. Go figure. A $900,000 loan over 120 months, including $3,750 per month in interest, equates to a $45,129.34 per period payment, based on 450 annual owner operated hours and $5.12 per gallon fuel costs. The Flairs LAR01 has total variable cost of $278,622. Total fixed cost of $138,407 and an annual budget of $417,029. This breaks down to $926.73 per hour. Wow. Again, I already gave as far as the numbers, statistics, and everything. And that's pretty much it. There you have it. From my channel to your channel. There's your review or overview, and I guess in action, of this experimental home built aircraft type model. From my channel to your channel, salute. Gulfstream Entertainment, Michael Carter Studios and Production. Oh yeah, if you enjoyed my channel and video, check out these channels and videos.